Hi guys, Chart Guy Charlie here, doing a video on PSV. Had a strong day Friday, as you all know. People that may not be in it, I'm sure you've noticed it by now over the weekend. People that were in it, maybe you made money, maybe you're still in it, maybe you bought in the twos and you're down money. So I'm doing this video to try to give you an idea what is likely to happen over the next few days. No one can predict the future. I don't claim to predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just looking at the charts because I'm a chartist. I buy and sell based on charts. I think everyone should buy and sell based on charts. If you don't have some sort of a system in charts being the best, then you're just gambling. So learn charting from any source you can, and it's definitely going to help your trading game. So back to PSV, um, we see that it did a massive move. It basically went from below $1 here to just a little bit above $3, and the volume just massive. The largest one day volume in its history, 173.8 million. That's important. I'm going to go over the things that are very positive. Nothing really negative, so that's good. Just going to start with the positive things here. The volume is positive. The huge movement is positive. The fact that this um, stock moved above and closed above this high is positive. Of course, the fact that this high here was higher than this high is positive. The fact that this appears to be the low, and this low over here was a higher low, and this low over here was also a higher low. All these things are signaling a new uptrend in this stock that has been basically downtrending for years. So this is all good news. Let me go back a little further on my chart here and give you some more positives. So we closed it at 188 right here. Not only do we take out this in this consolidation period, which was a little above that, but we took out this level right here, and we closed above it. We didn't just take it out; we closed above it. That's very important. Um, the fact that we didn't close down here um, is good. Now, I know we did drift down after hours. I'll get into that at the end of the video. I wouldn't be worried about that. Okay, so we're going to back up a little bit further now in history here to this point back in uh, 2019, around the May-June range. You see there was a high of $5. I'll point that out here in a second. Right over here, you see this $5. And it consolidated for quite a while and could not break that $5, and that's when this downtrend began. Even though it downtrended, it really has been kind of moving sideways since then. Like I said, with this bottom here and slowly moving up. So we broke the downtrend. We moved sideways, and now we've got a huge volume day, huge spike, a lot of interest, a lot of awareness. Um, we hit the $3 peak because of this area here. What's the next level of resistance if it goes up? Well, guess what? $5. So what's our trading range um, for tomorrow? Well, anywhere from where it closed here to $5 if it can break three. So we have a lot of upside. Downside, let's clear this out and zoom back in. Downside risk, I would say, you might want to be careful if, let me go to the day chart for 1 second. Whoops. So on the day, Friday, Um, we see kind of a cup and handle here, right there, and aside from these early gains, which was significant, we see this cup and handle, and when we broke right there, that was major. That was a big deal on the day when we broke that 140 mark. We went up nice and slowly and strongly, and then we had another surge, a profit taking, sideways movement, and another surge. And then what happened? Well, we hit the resistance and we hit end of Friday, the last hour and a half of the day. What happens? People want to close their accounts. They don't want to take a chance. So profit taking came in and took the wind out of it, and we ended back down here. The great thing is we did not break the support right here. I know we drifted down after hours in this area. Not important. Low volume, anything can happen. We could have drifted down. We could have drifted up. No big deal. I would watch for when it opens in the morning on Monday. That hopefully it holds this level. If it doesn't hold this level, um, in the around the 175 range, um, it's possible that it will open up lower, depending on what happens in pre-market. It could open up lower in this breakout range here, this 140. 140 is critical. We don't want to see it break 140. Um, that would tell me, it's not looking good. So I'd be really careful to cut any losses if it breaks that cup and handle on the day breakout there of 140. So watch that on the downside. Upside, look for a trading range here from 140 to $3. If it breaks $3, we could see anywhere from 3 to 5. This could happen in one day, could happen 2 or 3 days. Now, the reason I say that it's likely to do this, is more likely to go up than down. We're going to go back to the daily chart, and we're going to look at the history of this stock. Recent history shows a 2-day rally. Shows a 2-day rally here, shows a 2-day rally here, shows a 2-day rally and consolidation here. Any time the stock hit a low and started a new rally, it was greater than a single day. If we go back further to other lows, let's go back a little bit further in time. If you look at this low it put in here, there was a 2-day rally, a little flag, a bull flag, and another strong 2-day rally there. There was a low here with several day rally. I'd have to zoom in to count that, but a number of days. This, when it hit this low here and started a new rally, several days. Again, this stock has been downtrending, but rallies are significant within downtrends. You can make money on new rallies, and that's what we have going on right now. If we go further back in time, we're not seeing anything different. There was a period of time here, this period of time where it was in a trading range between $8 and $16. Not a lot of downward or upward movement, but when it hit lows and started a new rally, it did move up more than a day. Here was 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 more than a day. If I go back in time further, we see the same thing here. We hit a low here, 2-day rally, pullback, several day rally, rally, more than a day, all more than a day, all more than a day. I don't see this stock stalling in a 1-day rally. People that are telling you you're a bag holder, just don't panic. You're not a bag holder until you sell. So I'll leave it at that. I will just finish by saying that I averaged out every one of the. I looked back and counted every one of these rallies off of a new low, and took an average of the days that it rallied. and came up on an average of close to 5 days. It was 4.9 days, the minimum being 2 days, the maximum being, I think, like 12 or 14 days. So I would say strong chance of a continuation tomorrow. Can't say if it'll take out three. Um, a pretty good chance of a continuation on Tuesday as well. Past Tuesday, it's becomes a little cloudy. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm saying it's just most likely we're going to see a continuation over the next day or two. You get into Wednesday, and it's going to be more likely to run into more profit taking, especially if we hit the $5 range or somewhere close to that. There's going to be pullbacks. Not saying it can't go higher, just saying there's a greater risk of the rally stalling a little bit and maybe some profit taking and some healthy pullbacks along the way. So I hope this helps, and good luck to everyone.